The Space Wolves are organised in a very different way from most other Space Marine chapters. The chapter dates from the first founding, and its structure owes more to the personality of Leman Russ than it does to the Codex Astartes. It also reflects the preferred fighting style and social organisation of the native Fenrisians. The Space Wolves chapter is divided into a dozen great companies. Each company is led by a Wolf Lord, a mighty warrior whose only master is the Great Wolf himself, the leader of the entire chapter. Each great company has its own headquarters and territory within the massive Fang Fortress, which is the chapter's base. This individual territory is known as the Great Company's lair, and obviously there are 12 such lairs within the Fang. Each great company has its own spacecraft, its own weapons, and in almost all respects it functions as a separate, self-sufficient body of warriors. Each great company has its own ancient traditions, renowned heroes and warrior traditions, of which it is justly proud. Each great company is named after its leader, or Wolf Lord. When a Wolf Lord is slain in battle, a new Wolf Lord is proclaimed, and the great company takes on a new name together with its new leader. Thus, the great companies have no fixed identity as the other companies of other Space Marine chapters, but are constantly changing through the ages as one mighty leader succeeds another. Each Wolf Lord chooses as his emblem some symbol or badge from the ancient legends of Fenris. This symbol, usually representing a wolf, becomes the Great Company's banner and is repeated on the armour of each Space Marine warrior. Although there have been thousands of Wolf Lords over the Space Wolves' long history, many have chosen to repeat badges or legendary figures used by famous precursors. Amongst the most favoured emblems is that of the Thunderwolf Draken, which in Fenrisian legend was defeated by the Primarch Russ and chases around the world itself. The snarling of the Thunderwolf is said to create the thunder of Fenris, while the glint of its fangs has become the lightning. In addition to the 12 great companies, there is the household of the Space Wolves leader, the Great Wolf himself. This is effectively another company, but it differs from the great companies in some important respects. The company of the Great Wolf is home to all the chapter's Wolf Priests, Iron Priests, and Rune Priests. It is also where all the chapter's Space Marine dreadnoughts are kept in stasis to extend their lives. The Great Wolf's emblem is always the same, unlike the emblems of the great companies, which are the personal badges of their Wolf Lords. This is the wolf that stalks between stars, the ancient badge of Russ himself and the symbol carried on the chapter's banner. At the current time, the Great Wolf Logan Grimnar rules over the Space Wolves. He is the latest in a line of Space Marine Masters that stretches back to the Great Crusades and to the time of the Space Wolves founder, the Primarch Leman Russ. Logan Grimnar is one of the Imperium's oldest and most powerful warriors. This cunning and fierce old man has led the Space Wolves for over 5 centuries, but even this incredible span is no record amongst the long-lived Space Marines. Each great company is led by its Wolf Lord, a potent hero who has earned his place by dint of valiant deeds and proven wisdom. When the chapter's leader, the Great Wolf, dies, the entire chapter selects his successor from amongst the 12 Wolf Lords. Every Wolf Lord has a personal retinue of picked Space Marine warriors called the Wolf Guard. The Wolf Guard accompanies its Wolf Lord in battle, and consists of the most mighty warriors in the Great Company. The remaining troops in each Great Company are divided into 3 groups of Space Wolves warriors: the Grey Hunters, the Blood Claws, and the Long Fangs. Grey Hunters are proven warriors of ability, Bloodclaws are glory-hungry young warriors, and Longfangs are older, steadfast warriors armed with heavy weapons. Warriors of the Great Companies fight in squads known as packs. In battle, Space Wolves risk their lives for their pack brothers without a second's thought. This creates debts of honour and friendship that may take a lifetime to repay. Even after pack brothers have moved on through promotion or have been assigned to other duties, these bonds remain. Thus, great companies are bound together by chains of honour and loyalty, stronger than tempered steel. As a Space Wolves warrior becomes older and increasingly battle-wise, his role within the Great Company changes. At first, he fights with the Bloodclaws, where hand-to-hand combat is all-important, and where hot-blooded aggression is directed into tasks such as seizing enemy outposts and driving foes out of forward positions. As a Space Wolves warrior grows older, his hair becomes progressively grey and his fangs lengthen, as a result of a genetic flaw in the Space Wolves gene seed. Even his skin becomes ever more tanned and leathery, and of course he acquires the inevitable scars of combat. Mature Space Wolves who are inured to battle and at the peak of their powers are called Grey Hunters. Grey Hunters make up the majority of the Great Companies. They are experienced warriors, dour and sombre, proud of their skills and rightly honoured by their younger comrades. The oldest warriors are called Longfangs in recognition of their great age and experience. Their fangs are even longer than other Space Wolves, and their grizzled hair may have turned the colour of the ashen Fenrisian sky. Longfangs are battle-wise and cunning. They are steadfast in adversity, and it is said they are always the last to retreat in battle.